Coach. Thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up. I got you. Who draw forfeit? Hey.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo. Hey, Haywood. Hey. You got three. Three down.
They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. He's got a man open. It's Meredith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route, because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
Bravo.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's hauled in by Lee Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
First down, Browns.
Ready? 22 jet bomber. Hey, 2. Mike 48. Pick it up.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session, but Coach, I was throwing to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep down. Downfield to him, though, such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion, because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, Wahoo! Hey, 128. Walk time.
2nd and 10. This will be caught by Brown.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed what.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Seibert's kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Set 18 Gator.
That's what I do.
Kill. Fight. Kill.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Look at me. Go.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Ready?
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Go. Kill.
They'll run it with Coleman. And an alley to run. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. On 1st down, Herbert flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 31. A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
61, matchbox lights.
Hey, it looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. So that'll back them up 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Hey, Echo.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Here we go, D. Hey, just look, squeeze.
It's just me and you.
Go. Go.
From the gun, Herbert. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
8 Reed.
A 20-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
5. 9.
Mike's 59.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Mike, check. 59.
Hey, Delta.
Hey. Mike's 5'9". Mike 5'9". Yeah.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Kill.
Go.
Check safety. Check 59, Mike.
Mike is 59. Mike to 50.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Hey, high 7. Check. Fresno. Check 24. Get it.
They'll set up a throw. That's complete to Meredith. 21 yards there on 3rd down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Ready.
Back to throw here. Throws right side, and that's complete. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Check it back.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second down, it's Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Check. 2-jet bomber. Hey, Sam off. Deep rip.
Looking to throw. Herbert buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Watch the eye. Go. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 6'6", pull it high. Coming, baby, I'm coming, baby. Woo! Mike's 59. 5.
From the gun, Herbert. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
The Browns drive about to get started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Ready?
2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Leo. Hey, Haywood. Go.
They'll drop the throw. He finds Beckham complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You got 3 down. Hey, switch gears.
Bravo. 52.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Coming to you. 24 is the...
Yep.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. He finds McKinnon. Complete. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
check, 59.
2nd and 4. Completes it to Coleman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Coleman. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Not today.
Hey, Alpha.
59. Mike, 59. Know your job. Mike.
Go.
59.
Let's go.
On 4th down, Herbert. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, Orbit. Check 9.
Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Ready?
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Slam. Joel out. Undercut. 5. Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got a man, it's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Check.
Hey, lock it.
Check, hop. Pick the edge.
Go. Shoot.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Za'Darius Smith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Slam. Bang.
2nd and 14. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool him on that play.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
To throw on third down. Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Exit.
At the 38-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Score.
Here's 2nd and 8. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll run on first down. Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The Ravens on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's caught. It's Coleman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Running right, Jones. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. They'll go again to Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Go, go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Gets it to Meredith complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 43. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Zadarius Smith in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
Hey, team 6.
24 is the mic. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Yep.
24 is the mic. What?
Hey, Haywood. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Completes it to Hardman. Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Check 13. Check 13. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll set up to throw. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off near the 34. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken short. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 33. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3,